Mana phone aku? Oh, belakang tu. Awal betul. Awal betul datang. Apa laju sih?
Asal?
Tak, aku start streaming. Dah ada orang tengok dah.
Itu.
Alhamdulillah. Sekejap Okay. Hello, welcome to the story. Ini macam besok. Tak ramai orang tu tak apa. So kita nak start awal. Lepas ni tengok anime. Ui. Terbuka pula. Tak siapa. Tak siapa pun. Aku seorang je. Jangan. Akbar Noah. Who the hell is Akbar Noah? Oh, Akbar. Okay. Aku ingat. Han, jangan bang. There you go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin.
Okay, let's begin.
The following video was published to TikTok by username Sheldell Bell,
Bang,
who
jangan
uploaded a
macam ni
piece
bang.
of genuinely creepy footage
Saya
that
masuk
shows
seorang
that
je ni
you
bang.
can experience something terrifying
Tak ada
even
siapa
in the
pun.
comfort of your own bathroom. At the start of the video, Chell says that he just got home from work and upon entering his house, he heard the tap running in the bathtub. Now this would be normal if Chell lived with a significant other or somebody else who was home at the time. There's just one problem. Chell lives alone. In the video, he promptly turns the tap off and blows out the trio of mysteriously lit candles before eventually teasing his dog, saying that he was the culprit. A moment later, this happens.
So I get off work and this is what I come home to. Which would be cool. But I'm alone and there's nobody here. Except maybe Digi, did you run the bath? Or are you gonna take it? What the
The fuck? Huish! La ilaha illallah.
Digi?
The video ends with Chell going to investigate behind the door where he finds absolutely nothing suspicious. Because of
Jangan
this,
jadi
many
bang.
viewers have been left
Sial.
completely confused as to what exactly was going on in this video. Was Chell's house being haunted by a spirit who just wants to take a bath? Was there
Being
something
chilling.
even more sinister at play here?
Sial.
Was this all
Bukan
just
Bing
one
chilling bang,
big
bukan Bing
elaborate
chilling.
hoax? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Number 4.
Let's be real, most people out there hate going to work. It can be a seemingly never-ending mundane trudge that you can't quite escape. However, I'm willing to bet that you don't hate work because you're fearing for your life when you clock in. But that's what ended up being the case for this TikTok user named Matt Hall, who recorded this eerie video. In the video, Matt is on the phone with the police while also filming a security camera feed on a television screen above him, which shows a mysterious man locking a bag filled with something across the concrete. Obviously, this freaks Matt out more than a little bit, especially when the strange man abruptly starts to run. Take a look at how the rest of the video goes.
There's literally somebody outside, like, dragging a bag at my work. No, sorry, I'm just recording in case something happens. I can't see his face. Where's he going? He's literally running down to the door. He's coming up to the door right now. See? Oh my god! He's outside the door. He's outside the door right now. No, there's nowhere to hide in here. I'm literally. It's just this one.
Kau jangan.
The door, yeah, the door is locked, but. Oh my. He's like behind the building now. I don't. Can you just get here, please? Really.
Fortunately, Matt seems to be okay, so let's hope it stays that way, and that he doesn't have to deal with any more scary encounters at work.
Sial tu. Apa
YouTube
seorang
channel
nak?
named Ragnar and the Viking Family posted this hauntingly creepy video to their account on November 1st, 2022, with the description providing some context reading, quote, "Our house is approximately 300 years old. The entire family has experienced strange noises and objects moving and falling. Sometimes it feels like there's someone else in the room. Therefore, we set up a camera in the house." End quote. So with
Okay.
that out of the way, let's take a look at the video and see what's going on with this family.
Okay.
You got up time for bed, do the bit. I'm gonna go for a quick shower. Okay. And just shout if you need anything. We love you.
A girl can be seen sitting down in the chair working on something on her laptop, when out of nowhere, the chair seen directly next to her begins to move around slowly on its own. Afterwards, another chair moves as well. Immediately, the girl freaks out and ultimately decides to leave the room to find her dad. In a second video, we follow the dad walking us through the house, saying that he just heard footsteps coming from what sounded like the back of the house, despite him and his family being the only ones in the house. He walks us through various sections of the house where all seems to be perfectly normal, when all of a sudden,
It came from the back of the house, and we know we're the only people in the house. There's no one else here.
I'm gonna stay here.
Huh?
I'm gonna stay here. It's too scary.
Alright.
I'm gonna stay.
Didn't come from this area of the house, but it sounded like footsteps. Jesus Christ, the door just closed.
Was there someone in? Did you see anyone?
No.
Richard, be careful.
Guys, is there anyone in here?
I don't think so.
No one behind the door.
Hello? Hello? Somebody?
Hello?
Hello?
There's no one in here.
That's creepy.
for the rest of the video, the man continues to search the rest of the rooms in the house, but is ultimately unable to find out what's going on. To this day, it is unknown what was causing the strange noises in the house. We can only hope and pray that this family is living in peace now, instead of fear. Going for a nightly walk can be a relaxing and peaceful thing to do in order to get some much needed fresh air and to simply clear your head. It's also a very enjoyable thing to do. However, for this TikTok user, her walk was anything but relaxing. In the video, she says she was just going on a walk when she passed her neighbor's house. Sounds completely fine and normal, right? Well, it would be if her neighbors weren't incredibly creepy. Take a look at the footage and see why the woman is more than a little uncomfortable because of her neighbors.
Going for a walk and I look up and I see my neighbors. The hell?
The light in the inside of the house appears to be flickering as we watch a group of people gathered around a circle, doing something that we cannot quite tell before eventually darting their heads toward the woman recording, which is where the video abruptly ends. What in the world were these creepy neighbors doing inside that house? Why were the lights flickering, and why were they all gathered in a circle? Were they practicing something deadly? Be sure to let me know your theories in the comments below.
The fuck?
TikTok user It's Bridyo posted a video to her account explaining that she woke up to the sounds of a child crying, which obviously freaked her out quite a bit. She then decided to pull out her phone camera to see if she could record the strange noises. Upon doing so, she ended up recording one of the most terrifying videos you will see in quite a long time. Make sure to look carefully and be sure to also turn your volume up so you can hear the sounds.
Woke up to the sounds of a child crying, and this is what I caught.
Wake up and there's something over there crying. Do you guys see that? Do you guys hear that crying? Look, it's moving.
Holy shit.
What the is
I
that?
can see that.
What the and there's something over there crying. Do you guys see that? Do you guys hear that crying?
Yes.
Look, it's moving. What the is that?
They touch it.
By enhancing the video's brightness and audio levels, you can make out what appears to be a small child standing at the end of the corridor, hunched over, and the crying sounds are much more audible. It's definitely a strange noise, but to this day, the TikTok user has not gotten to the bottom of this situation. No matter what this entity is, I think it's safe to assume that this is one of the last things you would want to see at the far end of your bedroom.
Memang
And that was
aku pun tak
5
nak.
scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary.
Next.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. This first video comes to us from a TikTok account by the name of Foul Mitten Outdoors, and follows the account owner as he tells us that he believes that his livestock are being taken away by an incredibly creepy and mysterious creature. So the man goes into the woods to see if he can catch it. While in the woods during the dead of night, this is the chilling sound that they end up hearing.
Macam babi. Macam babi.
A second video shows us a bit more of just how creepy this story really is. Take a look at the first 10 seconds of this video and see if you notice anything.
I don't know. I don't hear it anymore. Oh shit, Dill. Right there, bud. Something in there. There's more than one. They're watching us. Hey! They're nowhere near the traps. Oh, Jesus. Don't shoot, Dylan, until we know what it is.
The account owner decides to stay in place so as to not bring any unwanted attention his way. But despite this, his tactics don't work.
Maybe we just need to step out of here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think we're going to get out of here. No, we're not prepared for this yet. We need more people. Get this flashlight on.
To this day, the account owner has not determined what exactly has been stealing his livestock away from him. But judging by these highly creepy videos, it's clear that it's definitely not something friendly. Was this just an ordinary animal, or did Foul Mitten Outdoors manage to capture something that is unexplainable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Tapi suara dia bukan suara buruan tu.
Almost every single alleged UFO sighting video out there tries to show us a very clear view of the flying saucer in question, but this freaky video shows a remarkably different kind of UFO. Posted to the popular UFO subreddit by a man named Mojito, we watch footage from a man recording the situation down on the ground in the middle of broad daylight. He pans his camera up and shows us exactly what it is he is so fascinated by up in the sky. Take a look.
It's a cloud with lights in it. Moving weird. I've never seen no shit like that. A cloud got sparkly lights in it. I've never seen no shit like that. Moving weird.
you see them sparkling lights in it. Never seen no shit like this in my life.
One of the clouds up above appears to be moving and continuously changing shape. Of course, this video's authenticity cannot be confirmed, but it's certainly hard to explain something as strange as this one. It has been suggested by some people that this could be some kind of foam originating from water and lifted up into the air. But even skeptics point out that if this was the case, then this foam is highly unusual given its odd appearance and dimensional stability. Others suggest it to be bubbles or industrial pollution, but no one seems to know for certain what it is that this video shows. Could this be some sort of a camouflaged UFO, or is there a more mundane explanation to it? Let me know in the comments.
Number 3.
If you have an intense
Ya
fear of mannequins, you'll
Allah,
likely go
kenapa
straight
dia
to
bagi
bed
gambar
because
mannequin
it
ni, ya
comes right
Allah.
up over your head. This video was posted to TikTok by a user named Diego, who seems to be recording the front of a shop down on the streets below. The shop, by all accounts, looks to be a completely normal place, and just like something you'd pass by on the busy streets, with nothing out of the ordinary. However, in just a matter of seconds, we're bound to find out just how creepy this video truly is. Take a look.
Te lo juro que esa muñeca no estaba mirando hacia acá, mira. ¿Ves que parece como si nos estuviera mirando? Amor, amor, parpadeó. Amor, te lo juro que parpadeó.
Out of nowhere, we can see one of the mannequins blinking right on camera, causing Diego to panic and be incredibly freaked out. And if this video is real, then who can honestly blame him? What do you make of this video? Do you think that Diego actually managed to capture genuine footage of a creepy mannequin that ended up blinking right on camera? Is this a prank or a hoax? There is obviously a good chance this could be faked with the use of CGI. It wouldn't be the hardest effect to pull off, but making it look this seamless is undoubtedly a bit of a challenge, and something you'd need to be a bit experienced in order to pull off. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This next video comes to us from this TikTok user who seems to be just simply making a video of himself riding his bicycle on a warm spring day out on the dirt roads, when all of a sudden the video takes a drastically sinister turn. The man continues to ride his bike with no issues when out of nowhere something creepy happens that causes the rider to stop dead in his tracks.
The fuck is that?
A person can be seen standing up on the tree branch mysteriously. Many viewers, including the uploader himself, believe that the figure seen in the footage was a duende, a humanoid figure of folklore comparable to dwarves, gnomes, or leprechauns. In Spanish, duende originated as a contraction of the phrase dueño de casa, or duende casa, effectively master of the house, or perhaps derived from some similar mythical being of the Visigoth or Swabian culture, given its similarity with the tomte of the Swedish language, conceptualized as a mischievous spirit inhabiting a dwelling. While this video may not seem like much to some people, it has actually garnered quite a bit of attention online, with many people thinking there's something mysterious about this person. This next video from the uploader sees him trying to explain how hard it would be to climb the tree.
Bueno, por acá
atrás el árbol, imposible.
Dulu saya buka itu.
Aku nak tanya korang boleh tak?
Apa dia?
Korang book hotel macam mana ya?
Book hotel?
Ha.
Book hotel sekarang ni.
Wah, untuk book hotel wah. Love hotel tiba.
Baru keluar macam ni.
Ya. Tak, ceritanya Syah. Syah kan dulu kita pernah ni macam apa duduk masa pergi Genting Highland tu. Yang bermalam tu. Saya tanya dia.
Tak kau nak hotel kan
Tak pun pergi tanya terus hotel Trivago ke apa ke.
Untuk 4 orang tanya. Parent aku dengan 2 adik ibu.
Oh.
Ni untuk
Trivago seboleh je.
What do you make of this video? Did this man actually manage to capture genuine footage of a duende on camera? Be sure to leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments below.
Ya.
Spanish.
Okay, dia jauh tak nampak apa-apa. Okay. Oh, dia di sebalik tu.
Be sure to leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments below.
Kita cuba. Duende. Dua benda dah.
In this following video, the man behind the YouTube channel Dark Ghost Paranormal investigates a haunted house. The backstory goes that the man who lived in the house one day found a human-like figure while he was working in the field. He decided to take the figure home, after which all his livestock died out, and after about a few months, the man was found dead in his house. Cause of death was strangulation. Just a couple of minutes into the footage, it's clear that this house is definitely eerie and has seen better days. And before the man recording the investigation can get far, he experiences some truly creepy things right off the bat.
Ricardo Hotel? What the hell?
Dia Trivago ni hotel dia bandingkan hotel yang
holy shit.
Semua hotel yang ada.
He then later makes his way through different areas of the house, which is when these creepy moments happen.
Okay, dia happen, bukan dia nampak. Okay, good. What the fuck. Jangan keluar muka, Nat. Jangan keluar muka. Aku takut bodoh. Shit. Dia zoom dekat-dekat, Nat. Holy shit. Apa hal tu? Holy shit. Apa hal dia letak tambah tu? S Mendu. The fuck? Wih, wih. Ya Allah, ya Allah. Janganlah pergi dekat-dekat lagi, Hanat.
Around the 21-minute mark into the investigation, the man is walking around different areas in the house, surely creeped out of his mind, but continues to press on regardless. That might have been a big mistake, as he is just seconds away from finding out.
Oi, dia terbang, Hanat. The fuck? Wah seram bodoh. Beng, bapak ganas si hantu dia.
What do you guys make
Yes,
of this
Haji
creepy
Ganas.
video? Who was strangling
Yelah,
the uploader at the end of
dia
the
cekik
footage?
orang tu,
What was
man.
up with all the doors closing
Yes,
by
ah.
themselves?
Balis.
And what was up with the knocking sounds and the
Mati
mirror
orang.
scratches?
Alhamdulillah hidup lagi lah.
We'll never know the answers.
Tapi, the fact that benda tu caught on camera kot.
And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you liked the video.
Babu.
If you did, then subscribe for more scary content.
Okay, next. Takutnya.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. This first video was published to the highly popular High Strangeness subreddit, which is essentially one big collection of all sorts of photos, videos and stories relating to the paranormal, UFOs, ancient cultures,
Cryptozoology, anomalies,
and
yada
other
yada.
strange things. The footage in question was uploaded by a user named Blunt Stew, who shared that the video was filmed in his old apartment from when nobody was home at the time. It's clear that to this day the footage still freaks him out, which is why he uploaded it, to see what other people's opinions on it were. Let's take a look without further ado.
Kawan hotel Balis.
Holy shit.
Cara kucing.
Out of nowhere, the dawn frame of the camera can be seen closing seemingly automatically. The uploader points out in the description of the video that it looks like something is underneath the door whenever it closes. Some have thought perhaps the uploader had a cat, but he's clarified that at the time of the recording he did not. What exactly could this be? Is this some sort of strange door-closing ghost caught on camera? Something even more or less sinister? Or was this all a hoax to try to get some attention on the internet? You be the judge. A woman on TikTok named Jenny posted the following video to her account on November 11th.
November 11, awal lagi.
And since its upload, she's been getting multiple comments from people who are just as freaked out by the footage as she is. In the video, she explains that someone tried to get into her house at 2 in the morning. The following footage shows the exact moment that Jenny busted out her cell phone camera to record the incident. As
Holy
you can
shit.
hear, a person keeps knocking and ringing her door, despite the fact that she lives alone. To this day, Jenny has no idea who or what could have come to her door so late at night, and what this strange individual could have been after. What do you make of this strange footage? Is this a case of someone having a creepy stalker? Is this just someone trying to be mean and pull a prank on the poor unsuspecting woman? We may never know for sure. Memorial celebrations are a bit bittersweet for many people all around the world. It's a great opportunity to get to celebrate the life and legacy of a past loved one, but it's also tragically sad to come to terms with the loss. However, this Reddit user may have gotten a visit from Pops at his very own memorial celebration, as captured on this unsettling piece of footage that was posted on November 17th.
Oh, 10 hari yang lalu.
Take a look at this part of the video right here, around the 25-second mark, and
Okay.
let me know what you see.
To you, O Lord, I lift my soul. This is a reading from the Gospel according to John, chapter 6, verses 37 to 40. At that time, Jesus said to the crowd, "Everything that the Father gives me will come to me, and I will not reject anyone who comes to me, because I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of the one who sent me. And this is the will of the one who sent me, that I should not lose any."
Did you see it? One of the doors in the
Why
background seems to be opening all by itself,
Damn, dia buka
which has
sendiri,
caused the
Mat.
uploader to think that the ghost of his dad came to visit the celebration ceremony that day, which would definitely make for one interesting tale. What do you guys think? Is there a perfectly natural explanation to this, or did something paranormal actually take place that day? Let me know in the comments.
Yes.
This woman on TikTok says that she swears
Ah.
that her and her brother hear what they believe is a skinwalker every single night, which is certainly something you wouldn't want to be hearing on a nightly basis. This time around, she decides to pull out her phone camera to see if she could manage to film one of the noises she hears every night on camera for the first time, to prove to the world that what she's hearing is real. Take a listen.
Take a listen.
I'm determined to get it on video, dude. This is bullshit. You, there's no way that this isn't getting this shit. You better be able to hear it on this. It's not that loud. Yeah, but still. Yeah. See if I can get it out there. That's ridiculous. Help me! Literally. Dude, there's no way. You gotta be hearing this shit. No. No fucking way. Oh my god.
Blatantly hearing skinwalkers right now.
See if I can get it out there. That's ridiculous. You gotta be hearing this shit.
According to the uploader, she thinks it sounds like a very distorted man screaming "help me" or just loud, blood-curdling screams. She also says that this is the first clearly audible one she caught on video. What do you make of this freaky piece of footage? Was this TikToker actually hearing the terrifying sounds of a real-life skinwalker? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The following is a piece of footage captured on a surveillance camera stationed at the Finocchietto Sanatorium in Argentina at 3 in the morning.
3 in the
Video shows
morning,
guard
okay.
walking around and patrolling the area just like usual. However, it seems like this normal day on the job is about to take a seriously strange turn, as early on in the video, it almost seems as if the guard inadvertently lets in an unexpected invisible guest. Take a look. Many commenters have agreed that the footage is definitely quite eerie, with some people suggesting that it's either the god is playing a prank for the camera, or it's just a legitimately creepy piece of footage that's incredibly difficult to explain. What do you think? Is this just a god playing around? Is this a ghost captured on camera? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content.
Holy
My name is
sheesh.
Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Okay, dah tengok. Kita tengok ini, ada 2 lagi. Tapi kita take 5. Kejap. Wih.
Um,
Where was I? Okay, sambung dua video lagi.
A
Let's
woman
go.
is alone at home when something pretty creepy is caught on camera. The following video comes from a woman who lives alone with her 2 cats.
Oh.
Every so often, her cats would do
Sumbul
things
dah
that would
keluar.
make her question whether or not they were children in their past lives. To her, it feels as though she's living with kids. Given how much she loves her cats, she buys a camera to see what they do when she's away from home. The camera she gets has an auto-tracking feature, which basically means that the camera points to wherever it senses movement, tracking wherever the cats go. Although recording everything they do, it seems that buying the camera was a bad idea, as ever since having it, it's been capturing things that are scaring her. The following are just some of the things that happen when she's away from home. Take a look.
Okay. What the fuck? Mendu.
From strange noises that come out of nowhere, to unseen forces that are picked up by the camera, the woman is beyond spooked. Now, it's not only when she's gone that strange things happen. There have been countless instances when something unexplainable occurred while being at home. On one occasion, the woman is in the kitchen when all of a sudden, an object on her shelf just launches off on its own. But creepiest of all is when one day, while sitting on the couch, this happened.
Sheesh.
The woman is certain that there was no draft when this happened, as according to her, the whole apartment is sealed just tight enough to prevent any airflow from outside. Given that this has never happened before, she finds this very unusual. Sadly enough, it's incidents like this, among many others, that's been causing her a lot of anguish, as she doesn't know what to do to stop this. Whatever it might be that's going on, it's taking a toll on her mental health. Out of all occurrences, one in particular has pushed her to take action by seeking help from others. The incident is nonetheless pretty creepy. This is what was caught.
La ilaha illallah.
C'est passé quoi? Stop, viens. Attends.
Hey.
Connard, va. Espèce de connard. Viens. Laisse cette putain de porte tranquille maintenant. Non, non, c'est fini. Viens. C'est moi. C'est moi, regarde. C'est moi. Viens. Viens. C'est moi. T'inquiète pas. C'est rien. Hein?
Oh, shit.
C'est moi, n'aie pas peur. N'aie pas peur, c'est moi. Non. C'est rien, ma vie. Viens. Viens. Viens.
Aku rasa kamera tu lah yang ada sumpahan, ada curse. Sejak dia beli kamera tu, benda berlaku kat situ. Macam susi
Once again,
bakar.
the door just somehow moves on its own. Even the cat appears to be scared as it quickly jumps off the bed after sensing something wrong. It quickly rushes out of the doorway as to avoid being crushed by the door. Naturally, the woman was left shaken up. If no draft had caused this, then how did it close on its own? As with previous incidents, she can't seem to explain this. But like always, you be the judge as to whether or not something paranormal occurred. Is this woman actually experiencing paranormal activity? Or is something else going on here?
Number 5.
In this next video, a man is looking
Oh,
outside
ni dah
his
tengok
window
dah.
when he notices something odd. Across from his apartment, a set of mannequins
Te lo juro que parpadeó.
and creepy blinks to explain what and scares the man to his core. Not much else is known, but it's seeing a mannequin come to.
Okay, number 4.
There's a man on YouTube who's been documenting strange happenings in his house. Almost every video on his channel is solely based on the supposed paranormal occurrences that this man has been experiencing. It goes without saying, but some videos are pretty creepy. In one of his uploads, the man captures footage of an unexplainable incident that resulted in his mirror getting cracked. He has no idea as to how the mirror got cracked, but he suspects that the ghost in his house is accountable for this. Now, out of the few videos on his channel, the following may just be the creepiest. On October 3rd of 2022, the man is looking outside his window after seeing something outside. What happens moments later has left him unsettled. Watch.
Is that water? God, this f***ing thing is. It's not. Well, I guess it is a window too. God dang, that thing's filthy. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
The door opens on its own, as though someone had come inside. He looks around, but can't find anyone or anything that might have opened it. Although spooky, it's the following night that leaves him even more spooked. Suspecting that it might happen again, he sits on his bed and records the door around the same time it opened the night before. As he waits patiently, the following happens.
I got bad posture. We can fix that. Am I hearing things? Fun. Fun.
Eesh.
It's not f***ing funny, guys.
Oh, ni dah tengok dah. Dah.
Chills, dude, hell the fuck bad. Oh, dude.
Feeling beyond spooked, the man decides to spend the night somewhere else. He tells a friend about this creepy occurrence and stays the night at his place. However, that same night, something downright strange is captured by the security camera inside the friend's bedroom. Take a look.
This is new. Holy shit.
A shadow-like figure passes quickly against the wall before seemingly diving beneath the bed. It happens real fast, but you can make out the shadow on the wall before it
Holy
disappears.
sheesh.
Now the man mentions that the flashing lights are part of a motion-sensitive device which had gone off after sensing movement in the room. It seems that whatever this was had triggered the sensor. So then, just what exactly had occurred that night? Viewers believe that the man had been followed by something, while some think that his friend's house was already haunted. It's unclear what was captured, but most viewers, including the man, believe that whatever this was paranormal in nature. Like most videos, there has yet to be an update on this whole situation. There's a video on Reddit that many people are finding hard to explain. The footage itself comes from a security camera installed outside a workplace where the Reddit user's father works. The father comes from a security camera installed outside a workplace where the Reddit user's father works. The father has no clue as to what was caught on camera, but nevertheless, he was terrified by the footage, as what was captured in it is something that once
tengok
might
dah.
isn't right about a skinwalker, or maybe there's any ghost videos. But even more unsettling is when something it's children. If there's one thing that makes a video twice as creepy, it's children staring at something that can't be seen. But even more unsettling is when something near them suddenly moves on its own, suggesting that something might actually be there. This next video is just as creepy as the one described. Jamie Primex Sullivan is a mother whose daughter, who at the time of this recording, was acting very strange. According to Jamie, almost every night after tucking her daughter into bed, she would catch her staring off at something in the corner of her room, even though there was clearly nothing there except for darkness. Although creeped out by this common occurrence, it's the following incident that freaks out Jamie the most. Jamie and her daughter Charlie are filming themselves inside their home after going out for dinner. They vlog about their day and eventually start talking about people in their family. However, when Charlie brings up Jamie's deceased grandmother in the conversation, things take a chilling turn. Watch.
But where's your grandma?
Where is my grandma?
Heaven.
Do you remember my grandma? Where is my grandma? Where is she?
Up in heaven. What did she do to make her go up in heaven? Did she do a smoker?
No, she didn't do a smoker. She was just very old. She was almost 93, and her body just got very tired. She was too old.
Was she, did your grandma almost couldn't walk?
She was old. She could walk, but she was old. Okay?
Mommy, your grandma's here. And she says, hi, Jamila.
What?
Your grandma's here. And she says, hi, Jamila.
Jamila?
Now Jamie adds that her grandmother had called her Jamila growing up, and that there's no way that her daughter could have known this, as she was never told about her nickname. Considering Charlie's odd behavior, such as saying things that aren't there, among other strange incidents, there's no doubting that Jamie was deeply unsettled by this. Just how exactly did Charlie know of her mom's nickname that was given by her grandma, who's been dead for years? While some think that Charlie could have been in contact with the spirit of her deceased great-grandmother, others aren't really sure what to make of this. But whether or not people believe her, Jamie is convinced that someone, or something, had made contact with her child. To this day, she isn't sure how exactly her daughter knew about her nickname.
Ooh, that's spooky,
YouTuber
man.
Rusty Tucker posted a video of a chilling incident that was caught at a cemetery. Although posted in 2016, the video is beyond creepy. Legend has it that the Evergreen Cemetery in Judsonia, Arkansas is haunted
Asal
by
dia
the spirit
melangkah
of a young
melangkah
girl
kubur
who
sia.
tragically died there in the 1900s.
Tak respect shit.
The story goes that the young girl was a mother who was searching for her missing child, who unfortunately got lost at the cemetery. After searching for several nights, the mother was found dead on top of a grave. She was later buried around the spot where she was found. Ever since then, it is said that her ghost still wanders the cemetery searching for her child. Intrigued by the story, Rusty Tucker explores the cemetery at night by using a small drone. Sure enough, what he captures is pretty chilling. This is what the drone captured.
Oh. Whoosh.
All of a sudden, the figure of what looks to be a woman appears out of nowhere. It hides in the corner as though it's trying its best not to be seen. Whoever, or whatever this was, leaves in a hurry after seemingly noticing the drone. Rusty Tucker believes that this was the ghost of the young girl who lost her child. Now, it's hard to be sure if that's the case, as it could be that an actual person was hiding there. But given the history of this place, and the fact that it's a cemetery, most viewers believe that this may have been an apparition. To this day, this video remains a mystery.
Sheesh.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Last but not least.
A couple is inside their kitchen when something pretty terrifying is caught on camera. The following video comes from Crystal and Damien, who both live happily in the house of their dreams. They had bought their home a few months ago before recently becoming engaged. To the couple, this house has become an important part of their relationship, as without it, their bond wouldn't be as strong. Although happy to be the property owners of this new house, there's something about this place that spooks them just a bit. Sometimes, things would happen that neither Damien nor Crystal could explain. For this reason, they've set up cameras throughout their house to capture video evidence of the strange occurrences. In return, they would have solid proof that what they're experiencing isn't just in their heads, but in fact, something real. It goes without saying, but what they've captured has left them deeply unsettled. On August 6 of 2022, a security camera inside their hallway captures this. It's worth noting that it was past midnight when this happened. Take a look.
Sheesh.
although not really sure what to make of this, except that it might have been someone pranking them or some crazy person banging on their door late at night. It's the following video that scares them the most. The couple is inside the kitchen when this is captured.
I don't want to keep hanging out with your friends if that's how it's going to make me feel at the end of the day. Like, it feels more like...
They don't mean to do that. They're not like planning on, you know, they
Do you
don't.
know how shitty it feels to hang out with a group of people and they don't even want you there?
They do want you
But
there.
I'm only
They
there
want you
because
there. They like you a lot. No, they don't. They
That's
like.
the only
They
reason.
like. Yeah, they like me. They're my friends. But they're my. But they like you a lot.
They're acting fucking rude to me.
They're not. They're not trying. That's just how they.
Things happen.
Hey.
Just as the argument was getting intense, a plate from one of the cabinets falls on its own. Following that, another plate falls by itself, but not before being flung toward Damien. It's almost as though whatever had chucked it had done so to end the argument between the two. But, as if that wasn't creepy enough, this next video is by far the creepiest. It's late at night and Crystal's alone at home. We can see her scrolling through her phone when out of nowhere, this happens. Perhaps thinking that Damien had come home from work early, she waits for him to appear. But seconds pass, and no one is seen. Damien isn't there. Understandably, Crystal was shaken up, but it seems that this incident wasn't as scary to Crystal as the most recent occurrence. It's not known what exactly happened, but it's evident that whatever had just occurred has left the couple no choice but to leave their house. In a recent video, Damien explains the situation.
Yeah. We're just just outside because it's getting weird in there and we don't feel safe being in there anymore, so we're just gonna go to just Airbnb for the night and just for the night. And then we're gonna figure out what to do.
The activity has become so intense that they can no longer live happily inside their house. Sadly, they have no choice but to leave behind their dream home in the hopes that things would settle down. Feeling hopeless, they book an Airbnb and spend the night there. However, the following night, they decide to return home and try something that would hopefully solve their problem. According to them, by doing a seance, they can reach out to the supposed spirit that is haunting their house and ask it to leave. They do just that and record the entire process of the seance. Little did they know, this would be a bad idea. This is their video.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Good?
Mhm.
Good. Okay.
Lama betul. Okay.
All of a sudden, the shower door begins to shake on its own. With this, the couple rushes out of the bathroom, understanding that something had gone wrong with the seance. Terrified by the incident, they leave the house and return to the Airbnb. To the couple, the safest plan for now is to stay away from home. Given what's happened, this is probably a better idea. But until they come up with another solution, their house remains abandoned. So then, with all that's happened, just what exactly is going on inside their house? Until any updates are given, it seems that this question will have no definitive answer. But as always, what's your stance on this? Paranormal or not? You be the judge. An urban explorer named Chris Hill returns to an abandoned warehouse and encounters something far more terrifying than the last time he came there. Previously, Chris had found a place that is believed to be extremely haunted. It wasn't until looking back at the footage that he took during this exploration that Chris realized he wasn't alone. Someone or something had been watching him throughout the entire night. Whatever this was, Chris can't help but feel that the supposed supernatural entity is the reason why he felt as though someone had touched him. Not sure what to make of it and disturbed by what the camera had caught, he made it clear that he'd never come back to this place. But it seems that Chris has had a change of mind, as his most recent video shows him returning to the site.
I'm back.
He's back, let's go.
This is probably a very bad idea.
Now, whether or not viewers have convinced him to return is unknown, but if one thing is certain, it's that Chris does not want to be here. He takes the same path he took last time when exploring this place, and just like before, when he gets to a creepy corridor beneath the building, things start to get a little strange.
Wow. Yep, it's still really cold in here. Look, you can see my breath now. Look.
Ooh.
Like, that's how you know I'm not lying. But look, I'll do it out here. You don't see my breath. But as soon as you come in here, oh my God, it's freezing. As soon as you come in here.
Damn.
I don't know if the camera can see that, I hope so. But that's crazy.
The change in temperature upon entering the corridor is no doubt strange, but it's the following incident that's by far the strangest. When Chris arrives at the site where he felt as though someone had touched him, he's immediately overcome by a feeling of dread. Now, you don't have to look closely to notice a blue light in the distance. This is where Chris had set up the infrared cameras, which is the same spot where he set them up last time. Near the cameras, however, there's a small staircase that leads to a space below that Chris hadn't fully explored. He proceeds to check out the space and captures this.
It's a weird noise in this room. That's creepy. It's a weird noise in this room.
I knew it.
If you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like someone whispering in a deep, monotone voice. Viewers agree that this alone would have made Chris run for the hills had he listened to the audio right then and there. But it's the following incident that did just that. As he heads back upstairs and arrives at the creepy corridor, things take a terrifying turn. This is what was captured.
Really creepy in here. As I walk, it sounds like people are talking. I don't know if that's just the sound of my feet echoing or what. It's really creepy.
Jauhnya.
Bones are still there. It's nasty. What the hell is that?
Hush. Oh shit. Benda tu.
I know y'all heard that.
It returns.
That scared the shit out of me.
Immediately after Chris hears a noise coming from above, a piece of debris from upstairs hits the ground, sending him running out of the corridor in a panic frenzy. He arrives back upstairs, unaware that during this time, the infrared camera from below had caught footage of a ghostly figure walking about before suddenly disappearing. What's even more strange is that the figure appears only seconds later after the piece of debris had mysteriously fallen on its own. Feeling beyond scared, Chris looks around to find the piece of debris that fell.
This big ass box just fell on the screen. Maybe it fell from up there. Oh my god, my heart's racing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put the IR camera up here while I explore. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got the IR camera set up at the top floor.
By setting up the infrared cameras on the top floor, Chris hopes to capture footage of who or whatever it might have been that dropped the box. He sets up the IR cameras from below and continues to explore the place, specifically downstairs. But when Chris returns to where the IR cameras have been set up, this is captured.
Holy shit. Apa yang seram sih?
What the just happened?
In a swift motion, Chris is yanked by an unseen force, sending him straight to the ground and knocking him out upon impact. Minutes pass when he suddenly wakes up to find that he's been unconscious for a while. Realizing what just happened, he grabs his things and immediately leaves the place. With all that's happened, as well as the previous incident from last time, viewers no doubt believe that something sinister dwells in this place. Whether malicious or not, the question is begged: did Chris capture evidence of a paranormal happening? Or is there something else that could explain this? Although it's hard to be sure what occurred, one thing is certain: Chris is definitely never coming back to this place again. This next video comes from a hospital in Argentina where a security guard had been doing the night shift. Over at except for one, the old woman that supposedly walked in and met with him. No one else is seen except the guard. Strangely though, we can see the doors opening as though someone had walked in. Further adding to the strangeness, the guard is seen conversing with someone, but they don't appear to be there or anywhere in sight. The video on its own is creepy, but it's the story that makes it creepier. It's the following detail though that makes it a whole lot spooky. According to the guard, after attending the old lady and offering her a wheelchair because of how frail she looked, she made her way to the elevator. She then told the guard she was going to the 9th floor to look for the ID and belongings of a patient who had passed away the day before. She proceeds to enter the elevator and is never seen again. As it turns out though, the name of the woman, which the guard had written down on his clipboard, was in fact a patient of the hospital who had passed away the day before. Because of this, viewers believe that the ghost of the old lady had come to collect her things. Real or not, it's a good story. Yet, it seems that no further information is available on this video, making this whole incident a total mystery. The following video comes from Troy Legault, who lives happily with his family and 3 dogs inside a house that was only built 10 years ago. Given the age of this house, Troy doesn't think that it's old enough to be haunted. However, it seems that Troy has been proven wrong in regards to this notion, as it was just recently that something very unusual was captured. Prior to this video, there have been other weird happenings in his home. From things moving on their own, to lights turning on by themselves, none compare to the following footage. On November 6th of 2022, at around 8:30 in the morning, this was captured.
Dia buka, dia tutup, lepas tu dia ketuk. Terus buka, what the heck? Oh, ni bau lagi.
Although not much info is given on this clip, it's still pretty weird. All that is known is that no one was home when this happened. As with most viewers, Troy can't seem to explain this. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Ghost or something else? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos 44@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Number 1.
This last video comes from Anna Tan, who's the mother of a baby girl named Evelyn. It was only a few months ago that Anna's brother passed away.
Oh, ni dah tengok dah.
Although tragic, Evelyn, something very serious
Yep,
is
ni
what was
dah
captured.
tengok dah. Itu sahaja kita punya stream malam ni. Thank you for watching. Okay. Bye bye. Take care.